Okay, how is your Monday? Hopefully it's well. I'm turning the music down a little bit here. Somewhere down there. All right, we're trying to unlock some stuff that I'm way behind on my Steam version in comparison to my phone version. I don't even think we have... Yeah, we don't have the yellow deck unlocked, or one yet. I'm gonna do a new run. Basically, I've only won with the red and blue deck, so... I think that's the only... Yeah, oh my god, I'm so far behind on the PC version. It's available on Game Pass now. Kung, how you doing? Did you check this one out yet, Kung? I don't know if you're... I'm not really a card deck building rogue type game myself, but this hits different, so... I know, this early on, $5. I mean, we just have to take it. Not a great draw, honestly. This is not how I wanted to start the evening. Classic solitaire player. Still on edge and whether or not to download from Game Pass. I mean, it's not, if you have Game Pass, like I seriously think you have to check it out. I think it's well worth checking it out for free, effectively. Not that you're going out to get Game Pass for this. You know, you got it already. You should check it out. Do I play a pair and then try and ditch these down? Let's do that. We're suffering with one hand size down already. Okay, so... Oh, don't throw out the 2. Let's play for a king. Just for the heck of it. Of course. But we'll take that. We got a full house. That's fine. We'll see how long we do with the music, but I got the game sound working again. Man, have I complained? Have I complained enough about audio and in Windows 11? It's so bad. Haven't played Bedrock in a year. Well, there's definitely some new stuff in there. Got one more discard. Come on. Of course. This could be a tight one. We might have, maybe I lost in the first round. Where should I be? Up here? Way down the corner? Does it matter really? The ante? Not as much. Kind of. Did a multiplayer sleep to Bedrock? Get out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. The audio issue in general is if you're doing virtual cabling, like, so I have everything going to, like, music is separate from the game, is separate from the browser, like all that stuff's done so that I can split it into individual channels and like mix or mute them at any given moment. Like I can stop you from hearing it, but I'm still hearing it, and vice versa. I could do it the other way. So it's, my audio is split up in all kinds of crazy ways. In Windows 11, like, it takes a big duke on itself. It's terrible. Like, it just doesn't know what to do. Yeah, no, we lost. We lost. Okay, new run. Yellow deck. Paying attention this time. I should change this to being bad at Balatro. It's not technically playing Balatro, it's just being terrible at it. We'll get a holographic early. Nice. We didn't make it past the first blind last time, though, so it may not matter. Okay, a bunch of bears off the bat, but let's get rid of the fours. Okay. We got an extra $10 to start with this deck, so we gotta flex that muscle somehow and buy our way into some early purchases in the store. If we get good rolls. If we get terrible rolls, then that's unfortunate. Let me see here. So we'll play another full house, and are we good? Kings and threes. It's close. 296. Or am I way off with the threes? 276. Okay, well, we did better than last time already. Moving up. Okay. Three of a kind. These are all free cards anyways. Consecutive hands without playing a face card. That's a negative. As in we get an extra joker slot as a result. So it's kind of a no-brainer to grab at this point. Planet cards are like, this is an alright voucher if we've already got our jokers built out, which we do not. I might have opened that spectral first, because sometimes it kills all your jokers. This would be a terrible pair with that. I guess we grab that in the meantime. A spectral pack. $20. I guess we'll go with the blue seal. I don't know that I'm going to use it, but it's better than the alternatives. I don't think I want to re-roll at this point, so we don't want to play face cards. We want three of a kind. I mean, what is this really getting us? That'll probably be the first one to ditch, honestly. All face cards drawn face down. I mean, if we're playing this build, we could ditch all the face cards because we're going to increase multi by doing that. So let's lean into that and see if we can get through a blind that way. Okay, so we got the 3 of a kind. We just play the 3 of a kind and then burn the 6 and the ace in chance of getting some kind of roll here with hearts, maybe for a flush at least. So, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Still trying to understand the game. It's poker, but you can cheat. You can buy more cards. You can have 17 aces. And then get jokers that give you extra points when you play aces. So there's all kinds of messed up stuff that you can do to break the game. I'm just not very good at breaking it. So it's not discovered because I never buy the thing. Earn $1 for each 9 in your full deck at the end of the round, which, I mean, like if you're stacking 9s, like if you're doing some kind of, you know, destroy a card, duplicate a card, then that can make sense, but we are not. We'll buy that to make a steel card, sure. Technically, the amount of money we have does affect the number of chips. So we got a little bit of a boost from that right now if we don't go crazy here in the store. But you got to buy an Arcana pack. Okay, so we can get $11 back. Enhance 2 cards. We'll make the face cards lucky, even though we're not playing them. I should have made anything else lucky because we have a build where we don't want to play the face cards. But if we gotta play them, I guess we play them. Okay, dang it. Why'd I do that? Like I said, this is not about being good at this game. It's about learning from our mistakes. Upgrade full house by 3 levels. Sure, that's great. Okay, all face cards drawn face down, so we're ditching them anyways. We're just not even gonna play them. Should be fine. And we get a steel card multiplier, which we no, we're gonna get mixed up. What are our chances here? I don't know why I feel like hearts is going to be a thing here. I was wrong. We do have a 3, 4, 5, 6 though. We don't want to play the face card. So why don't we do that for now? Hang on a second. So this one, we're going to make a steel card. Because we're not going to play it, and it is going to stay in our hand, but we're going to lose it when we get dealt another face card, unfortunately. We won't be sure which one it is. Okay, so just play the 3 10s and then play hopefully for the straight. We get 2 discards, and we have a 3 of a kind multiplier. Okay, that was the hand. Again, it's stacking up against this here. Like, I feel like we gotta ditch this one because it's just not. Retrigger all played face cards versus never playing them to get multiplier. But then losing that multiplier when you do. Oh, I think we sell it. I shouldn't have leaned into it this long. It's a 5 multiplier because it's negative. Or a $5 sell. Okay, I guess we're gonna play face cards. Per tarot card, it's a 10 multi. I mean, I guess we're gonna spend some money here. Which hurts that bull card, but it's not like it was bringing us a ton of favor. I guess full. We'd already upgraded full house. Well, let's lean into full house. Even though those are terrible draws. We got an extra hand size, though. Okay, next round. Free uncommon. Okay. Doubles money. And then all spade cards are debuffed. Was this a steel card? Okay, so I can't ditch that, so. And then what is this? This is if held in hand. I don't think we're gonna hold that. But we'll see. Okay, so keep the 4s. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Play that. We've got the multiplier. That's not the best, but because the 3 of a kind was getting us an extra 12, but we've added a 10 multiplier here, so we're doing good. Okay, it's not a great build so far, but it's early. That straight skip is pretty fun. The sell value of all other jokers. So what's the sell value of this? 3? I mean, this is 0. I gotta buy it. And 98 chips is not bad, but a 17 mult is pretty good too. That seems better. So I think the bull is gone. Gain a discard, sure. I got to remember that I have the skip straights because I always forget that. Kind of negates the point of buying the card. Okay, create 2 Terra, I think, because then that will get us more multi, right? Per Terra card used. We are choosing 2, so so let's use that to get our money. And then this to get 2 more. Okay. To diamonds and a wild card. Okay. We'll upgrade straight because we can make them easier now. probably makes sense to invest a little in that. We'll take a chance at another negative joker, sure. Especially since we're increasing the multi. Okay, spectral pack, yes, of course. Of course! Purple seal creates a Terra when discarded. Destroy one random and add 4 enhanced numbered cards. We got a 7 back. Was it also a club? We might have lucked down on that. Okay, so we do diamonds and wild card. Hearts are debuffed. Which I'm pretty sure wild cards are like guilty by association. They are the thing. Yeah, like what is it? Heart cards are debuffed, so a wild card is all cards. It's not the card you want it to be. It is all cards. So you lose it. Which I think is an interesting choice, but okay. We still have the full house build here, so let's see if we can get something not 7s. And something that we can re-trigger. Okay, come on. Give me something good. Son of a... Okay. It's really an even draw on all of them. I'm gonna regret that. I regret it. What am I trying to chase down here? Let's make a flush. Can I guess I could recover these, right? So then that way we can do that. Which should score better. I also gotta remember what I can hunt down for straights. Okay. I mean, it's nice to see it light on fire, but it's not exactly going to carry us. This build's not going to carry us, so we got to do something with this. And this is not it. But like it's free and it fits because it adds a joker slot. Earn $4 if poker hand is a flush. Okay. This is the generic +4 multi. Gonna open the Arcana pack first. We could make a Joker. Who do we want to get rid of? I want to see what it is before I ditch it. I guess I could ditch the shortcut. It is pretty powerful though. Reacher. What do we have for a roll? The only two that are not affected are Swashbuckler and Shortcut. So I'm gonna waste a Wheel of Fortune because it's probably not gonna hit, right? What is it, a 1 and 4, but it's really like a 1 and 9. Yeah, of course not. But we do get a multiplier on this guy. That's great. Little consolation prize. $47, I think we go for it. Yeah. Okay. What am I even debating? Okay, we'll upgrade the straight again. We gotta play. Okay. We're not gonna switch everything to a random rank when we're potentially chasing straights. That would be a bad idea. Next base edition Joker is free and becomes polychrome, of course. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. I hate these ones. So let's not play many. Sorry. Okay. We got another full house with a steel card in hand. That should be enough right there. What was I supposed to be playing though? Flushes? What can you do? It'll change. It'll change. Hopefully it's full house next time. I'm pretty sure that's my top run info. Yeah, we're playing full houses apparently. I don't know if I'm gonna keep drawing those though. Okay. What do we get rid of here? Definitely shortcut for now. So a 1.5 multi plus the ability for played aces to give plus 20 chips and a plus 4 multi. So that's not too bad. We got to burn these cards just to burn them. I forget that I'm getting multi for it. Permanently gain a discard each round. How's this different from the last one? I'll take it again. I guess. I mean, we got 46. Are we? And we're not stacking based on money. What do we roll last? The 3 of a kind. I guess we roll another steel. All right, playing for straights. I'm not exactly thrilled with where this is at, but let's see. Free re-rolls. A voucher for the next shop. Those are not very exciting, but I'm also not like we're playing big blinds. That's what we're doing. Just that's not very exciting, unfortunately. What are we on? Ante 6. 1 in 7 gets drawn face down. Be great to know if that was the 9 I needed there, huh? When discarded, creates a tear. Okay. Okay, so there's our straight. See if we can use that wild to get that out of there and then use the Emperor to create 2 more. Yeah, so only $4, but it's not like that. The economy is where you're buying a Joker between rounds for like, I don't know, anywhere from 4 to 9. So like $4 for a hand that's pretty good. Because it's not the money is what you're spending back in the shop. The thing that is driving the points up is the chips and the multiplier. Okay, so what the heck do we got here? I can't. Okay, so what do we do here? I guess we play the 3 of a kind and then burn these 2 down. I forget that I got an ace as well. There we go. Okay. And then didn't we have... So we needed a straight, and there's an ace for the extra multi. With the steel in hand. Okay. Still gotta leverage these. I should have burned that down. I forgot about that. High card, get out of here. Okay. So I'm going to sell the wilds to use this. We'll take the discount first. And then increase our chances at polychrome. I'm not crazy about this deck. It is not. What do we got to play for? We got to play full houses that have aces in them is what we really need. Level 5 full house. That's a pretty good starting point. Okay. What do we do with this Joker? Like, I don't know. Because this is a negative. Like, there's nothing hurting to having it, but I'm not going to play high card, but I also don't like... Two things, I guess. Getting rid of it doesn't get us a spot because it is a negative. The other thing is technically this is the sell value of all other Jokers to the mult, so that's like another 3 on top of that mult. So we're getting plus 10 and re-triggering all face cards, a plus 12 and 50 chips. Plus 10 and another 8. Like, none of these are bad. Plus 14 and a times 1.5. But we need more. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to guarantee that it's a multi. Let's re-roll. We got free re-rolls, so It's $2, you know, just for even more powerful full houses. That's what our build is. I mean, it's there. It's staring us in the face. It'd be a shame not to spend $2 on a flush and then have that be the thing that burned us. Okay, this is a glass card. We'll hold on to that. $2, one more reroll. No. Damn it. I can't give up a +10 multi for re-triggering. But man, that could make aces go pretty nuts. Okay, next round. Spectral. Oh, it burned down my good queen. I mean, I'll look. What do you got for me? You can change, so you can change them out, Kung, but like, what are we changing out? Currently, these are giving us all giving us some kind of multiplier, except for this one. But this one is a negative, so getting rid of it doesn't. It puts us down to 5 of 5 because this is giving us that extra 6th slot. So can't get rid of that. This is a +10, +12, +18, +14, and then times 1.5, which is why we put it at the end. Oh, I need another negative card. All diamond cards debuffed. Okay. I think the cards are stacked against us here. That was not a great draw. Okay, so we can play this. We're debuffed here. Hopefully we get a multiplier here. And technically it will trip another +12. Okay, that's 34 on one hand. We can do this. Okay, so we can play for threes. Well, that's great. So how we play that? This really depends on the draw. It's trouble here. Should have glassed one of those. Nope. Oh man. Ante 7. Right? There's nothing there. It's 2 pair. 2 pair, there's some malt. I can make a glass, 1 card in a glass. Right? And then I can make a joker. I don't have a wild, so. We got 2 hands. We still could get something lucky with... Well, we'll see. I think it's the monitor shaking. I can see that. Oh, so close. GG's. Okay. Time for some games. It's fun while it lasted. One of these days I'll clear another deck. I load it up on the Steam Deck or something. Okay, main menu. Let's get out of here. Have at least 5 Joker cards with foil, holographic, or polychrome. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, wow. Blackness. Sorry about that. Hold on. Where is Bandle, I guess? Oh, nice. It already cut over. Okay, cool. 2010. 2010, 2 billion views, easy part 2. Okay. Marimba, piano, strings. This is going to be a movie, like a Disney movie. Maybe not. I don't know. This is supposed to be an easy part 2? What? Okay, I hear that now. The vocal definitely would have done it for me, but that string at the end there. Right there. GG. Nice job, Kong. Okay. This one can be such a thorn in the side. That seems very distinctive. Let me get music. Over here, something like this. Okay. So, what is this with the, is it a lace glove? Is this, this Spinal Tap? No. Okay. That's like what? Very early 80s? That Volvo. Huntington Hotel. It's not big, is it? No. I feel like I probably should know it at this point, and I don't. Breaking to Electric Boogaloo. No, they don't have that. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Never mind. Purple Rain. Okay. I knew it was familiar and I could not place it. What's 6? Okay. All right. Where? Get ready for Thrice. Thrice is so bright. It's so bright. Which day of the week is the last day of an Iranian weekend? The last day of the weekend. Tuesday. As far as our clocks and calendars are concerned, the Jewish Sabbath always begins on what day of the week? Saturday? Is it Sunday? They had 601 U.S. restaurants. Fridays? I know the one about the slop American food. Great. Proud American. Okay, next one. Seriously. That's a shameful moment. Among the 350,000 total stars classified by early 20th century astronomer Annie Jump Cannon, 5 were in what transient state? What transient? What is like what different stages of dwarf as it's running out of fuel? Supernova? Guess that makes sense in Spanish. The big Canadian island that's home. I'm not gonna do it. Terra what? What? Tara, what? I'm not sure. Show me the next clue. Dino Birds was a recent episode of what PBS science show with what four-letter name? So it was just straight up Nova. So close. We were, I mean, at what point does a Nova become super, I guess, is what we need to figure out. That's the takeaway. That's what we need to research. Making a close facsimile of Welsh rarebit was the very strange goal accomplished by craft products of the 1950s. What? Next clue, please. Philly cheesesteaks traditionally smothered in provolone. Or what trademark stuff? I don't know what. Velveeta? Oh, what craft products? How do you spell it? Velveeta? Velveeta. I'm happy to say I don't know. Was it not? Trademark cheddar? Easy cheese is the stuff in the spray can. What more creatively spelled yellow-orange rival product comes in jars? Did I spell it that far off? Is it not? Is it not Velveeta? Okay, hold on. VEL. VEETA. Cheese Whiz. It's been they use it's specifically Cheese Whiz brand? Is it not? Okay. This is, I mean, like, I get people, you know, care about the things that come from the places that they're from. But being proud about putting it perfect timing for you to weigh in down in PA, Adia. I don't know about the whole Cheese Whiz Velveeta on the steak and cheese. Like I've had them, they're okay. It doesn't do it. Like regular cheese is fine. And apparently this wasn't good enough for the game. Oh my god. No, not for lunch. Not for toppings in rare circumstances. Known as the last of the surrealists, an Italian-American guy named Donati had what first name? How am I supposed to know these? Do I have, oh my god, when was I going to realize that we're playing the same song? And I've got it on one repeat, apparently. I'm so sorry. We were bound to pick up on it sooner or later, but it's just background music. It's a really long song. Blame Philly, not Pittsburgh. It's fair. An American guy. What was his friend? Frank. He's American. Frank. Known as the first recording star, an Italian-American guy named Caruso had what first name? David Caruso. In Oppenheimer, Danny De Ferrari? I didn't see it. I don't know. And I'm not well read on it, apparently. Played as famous scientist named Fermi. With what first name? That's the Italian form of Henry? What? Okay, well, that sounds like they know what they're doing on that side of the state. That's incorrect. It's Enrico. But that's okay. Because this one's not my fault. This one's Kung's fault. The series Spaced was directed by Edgar Wright and created by Jessica Stevenson. And what co-star? What are they doing to me today? Benji in the Mission Impossible franchise and Scotty in Star Trek were played by what comedian? Is it the Shaun of the Dead guy? Is that what they're talking about? What's his name? What's the Shaun of the Dead guy's name? Simon Pegg. Thank you. 2 G's. Okay. Angel and Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead. Pig Gnomes. Okay, well, that was a little rough tonight. That one was a little rough tonight. But that's okay. We can turn things around. Box office game. I love box office game. I'll get my head out of the way. What are we talking? 2003. Oh, okay. Warner Brothers, 44 mil, 72 million gross. The Machines Will Rise. Is this a Terminator? Was Terminator Warner Brothers? That's War of the Worlds, you're saying? Wait, hold on. It won't hurt us to reveal. That is not War of the Worlds. That is a Terminator. But which Terminator in 2003 would have been Genesis or 3 Rise of the Machines? Not the cleverest tagline. Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. The machines will rise. Okay. We're going to number 2, MGM. 22 mil, 38 mil gross. Bigger, Bolder, Blonder. Is this Legally Blonde 2? It is. All we needed was the tagline. Thank you very much. Reese, Sally Field, Regina King. Sony Pictures. 14 million on their way to 67. This summer, the Angels are back. I'm gonna need an actor on this one. Cameron Diaz. Okay, Charlie's Angels. 2003, was that just straight up Charlie's Angels? That's a miss. Full Throttle. All right, we're not doing too bad here. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. I knew that was Terminator. We revealed Arnold just to see. Oh, I didn't know which one it was. Legally Blonde, nailed it. Charlie's Angels. Okay, second guess. Walt Disney. Okay, come on now. 2003. 274 million. Tagline should be all we need here. There are 3.7 trillion fish in the ocean. They're looking for one. 2003 was Finding Nemo. Right? That's too early for Dory. Dory was recent. Within my daughter's lifetime, recent. Okay. Killing it. Killing it. What do we get? We're doing great here. Universal 117 million. Is this... I was going to say, no. Harry Potter is Warner Brothers. Universal 117 million. What if everything you were forced to keep inside was suddenly set free? Eric Bana. Eric Bana? Was it the Hulk? The Incredible Hulk? Was it not the Incredible Hulk? What is it technically? Just Hulk? Just Hulk. It's really unfortunate we did not get, and people that don't like MCU, like, you know, this is just a hot take, but it's really unfortunate we did not get a Mark Ruffalo version of a Hulk standalone movie. That would have been good. That would have been good. We kind of have to piece it together over like 15 years of him being normal, him being Hulk, him being Professor Hulk. So we did great at that. That was excellent. Good box office game today. So why don't we ruin that with the dozen? Okay. I'll read these out because I know that's an eye chart. Adrian Peterson took the final snap of his NFL career with this NFC West team in 2021. The Raiders? I don't know. That's wrong. Can I zoom in on these? The Thunder's starting lineup. The Thunder's starting lineup for their 2016 conference finals run consisted of Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams, and this defensive first. The Thunder. How do you spell Drew Holiday? Is it not Drew Holiday? No. Come on. Adrian Beltre and Milton Bradley played together on this team in 2004. Rangers? Son of a... Every style, every home, and we've got just what you need are full and partial slogans used by this billion-dollar online furniture retailer. Every style, every home, we've got just what you need. Billion-dollar online furniture retailer. Who's an online furniture retailer? I don't know. Couch.com. Celebrity mashup. Why are these things so cursed? Why are these things so cursed? That's Daniel Craig. It's hard to look at. I don't know. I haven't got one of these yet. But I feel like I know this one. No, for real? Paco, what's up? I don't know. It's so cursed. It's so cursed. If you got an idea, this is the game that I'm worst at. I don't know why I play it. This brand of frozen pizzas was founded in 1962 across the street from a cemetery which inspired the brand's name. Oh, come on. Tombstone. We got one. It's embarrassing. Like, I got the one about the crappy American food. Like, that's what gets us out of our slump. Full Frontal with Samantha Bee was a late night talk show on this cable channel from 2016 and 2020. It was something weird. TBS? Okay. Let me see here. Movies. Robert De Niro played a mobster who solicits advice from a therapist, played by Billy Crystal. What is the name of that? What is the name of that? Analyze this, because Analyze That was the sequel. I'm 2 quarters and a heart down is a repeated lyric from this 2005 Fall Out Boy song. I have no idea. Here, go to Bandle. Can I make a random guess on a Bandle song and then it'll tell me a bunch of Fall Out Boy songs? Who knows Fall Out? Anybody know Fall Out Boy? We may have to ditch. Yeah, right? Was their moment to shine? So okay, what is this? I think is it telling us Daniel Craig is correct? That could be. Can I change? I thought you could change these. Could you not? We could yesterday, or the last time we played, at least. Just, I give up. Not sure. Okay, view correct answers. Seattle Seahawks, Andre Robertson, Los Angeles Dodgers, Wayfair. It was Penelope Cruz and Daniel Craig. Television we got, it was TBS. Analyze This, and Dance Dance was the Fall Out Boy song. So there you go. Rough. Okay, let me see here. What did we not do? Can we try another framed? If it gives us a random. This is not what I wanted for a random framed. Can we get a different random? Okay. I don't feel better about this though either. Third roll. Okay. Damn it. Okay. What is this? Is it? It looks a little like the film and the color just looks a little old to me. That's what's throwing me off. Do you want to try the first one? Well, I can't type. Where is what's the first one? The Philosopher's Stone, Sorcerer's Stone? Why am I getting them confused? But what is the first one? Isn't it And the Sorcerer's Stone? Apparently it's not a movie. We'll submit. We'll go next. Is that the Death Star? What is that? Was Philosopher's Stone? Well, where is this? No? Definitely not. I'm gonna go with no Harry Potter. Is that Michael Caine on the left? That might be Michael Caine on the left. I'm just jumping through these. What the hell is this? Is this a thief crew? Like what? I have no clue what this is. We rolled such a random movie, but I bet like someone would be very mad at me for not knowing this. I can tell you with great confidence it is not a James Bond movie. God, I hope so. The Italian Job, that could very well be. You got it. Nice job, Kung. I gotta see. Is that? That is Michael Caine, huh? In 1969. Wild. Okay. What didn't we do yet? Want to try and get a disorderly? I can't. We got that. We go do the okay. One more random roll. Why are we getting all the old movies? Random roll to a new movie. Random. Hold on a minute. I might know this one. Fucking A. Spaceballs. I knew it from that. That's the Winnebago that John Candy drives. Come on, that's pretty good. You got to admit, that's pretty good. Ask yourself. Come on, that's... Forgot about the bumper sticker and the Eagle 5. Like, if you don't know it at this point, that's... I feel bad. And like, if this didn't help you, how is this gonna help you? So ridiculous. Such a ridiculous movie. Okay. Disorderly. Let's nail this disorderly. Let's get this. We got this. Sort these food products by the date they first went on sale, starting with the latest. This is not that easy. Holy cow. I will gladly take anybody's input on this in their line of thinking. Bud Light. The thing is, like, Bud would throw you off. The light version of that is got to be like 19. Late 70s, early 80s and that's like stretching it. Was it like very early 80s that light beer became a thing? I feel like Jif peanut butter has been around a lot longer than that. Kraft mac and cheese, though, not as old as Jif. Oreo cookies. Older than Jif. Hershey Kisses. Older than Oreos. And Heinz ketchup. Is that in the right spot? Kraft under Bud, yep. I'm gonna try it. He says with great confidence. Hey! Not bad. That's not bad. So we only had to swap those two. Bud Light, 1982. Jif, 1956. Kraft mac and cheese, 1937. Oreos were 1912. Kisses, 1907. And Heinz ketchup, 1876. Crazy. Okay. Did pretty good there. Who's around? We got FoodGuessr. That's so bright. I'm so sorry. That's so bright. I feel like it just like washes me out. I feel like I'm getting a tan. Why is the screen so bright? Okay. Why do I always do this late night and then get really hungry? So, mango, pomelo, sago, coconut milk. I don't know that I've heard of those two things. Cream, sugar, evaporated milk, condensed milk, ice cubes, vanilla extract, mint, and leaves. The dish is refreshing dessert melding sweet, tangy, creamy flavors, juicy mango cubes. Making it popular. Okay, so creates flavors for cooling down on a warm day. I don't know. I'm ice cold in Jamaica. Okay, well, you don't gotta embarrass me, game. I mean, easy now. But it wants us to go northwest from there, so are we really that cold? Or is it like really, really west of there? So like where does it want me to go with this? Is it am I like super ice cold and it's way west like Philippines? You don't get any colder than ice cold, right? We're warm in the Philippines, which is definitely a good step. I would have been wasting guesses on the other side of the world there. And again, it's telling us northwest of the Philippines, which we're warm. So like, I feel like Myanmar's due. And I'm also curious about whether or not they would still accept Burma. No, they do not. We're warm in Myanmar, but wanting us to come back east now? So we've gone too far. And not bordering, so Vietnam, perhaps? We're hot in Vietnam. Is it China? It's not, but it's not borders. We said Philippines already, right? Okay, so what the heck is it? The name is just the ingredients. Yeah, that's super helpful, huh? Okay. This may not be our round tonight. Well, so let's think about this. We said Philippines, but we did not say. We passed over Indonesia, but I feel like if we're hot in Vietnam, that Philippines would have been hot if it was Indonesia. Thailand would have been bordering Myanmar. Malaysia or Taiwan? Is Taiwan technically separate? I don't mean to get in political intrigue here. Taiwan is considered separate according to the FoodGuessr game. So Thailand would have been bordering Myanmar though, and when we guessed Myanmar, we were warm. So if it was Thailand, it would have been bordering. So it can't be Thailand. And Vietnam's hot. So in turn, not bordering what, Laos, Cambodia, and China technically. Yikes. So I'm going for it. I'm jumping in the pool. It was Hong Kong. I missed. The pool was empty. I broke my legs. Send help. Send help. Okay. What are these things? Flour, semolina, yeast, olive oil, sugar, salt, water, eggs. Okay. Crispy pastries. Crispy pastries. Shaped like a judge's ears? That sounds dark in the context that I'm thinking of it. Made by folding thin layers of dough. They're filled with a sweet, nutty mixture of almonds, hazelnut, sugar, sometimes flavored orange blossom or rose water. Deep fried until golden and crisp. Generously coated with a thick, luscious syrup for a delightful sweet treat. Orange blossoms and rose water. What's up with that? Kong wants to go to Italy. I have no guess, so I have no problem starting there. We're warm. That's a good start. So I'm going to try Morocco. I don't know if that helped us or just tore us even further on whether it's Spain or... Well, he's telling us to go back to Spain or to go into Africa. Tunisia. Yeah.
Ibn al-Qadi.
Tunisia. Featured in Tunisian cuisine, names translate to the judge's ears. The pastry's distinctive shape, reminiscent of an ear. That's disgusting. What? Why would? That's what you want to invoke when you're eating it? Maybe find a new way to make it. 3 out of 3. Okay, here we go. Round 3. I mean, it's a pie. Do we need to ice cold in the United States? Okay. I tried. I guess I could read more about the ingredients. Nothing that wouldn't be in a pie. Flour, ground nuts, sugar, butter, eggs, lemon zest, cinnamon cloves, salt, raspberry jam, confectioner's sugar, vanilla extract optional. Dish is a classic dessert characterized by a buttery, crumbly pastry. Ground nuts, almonds, hazelnuts. Are the English taking credit for this? We're warm. We're warm south, France. Hot. But doesn't border. So I wasted a bunch of guesses getting here. Oh, Linzer torts. Well, that rules us out a little bit. What would Linzer be? It's not Netherlands, is it? It doesn't border France. Oh, man. We'll try Austria. Nice. Okay. If it wasn't that, I was kind of stuck. Well, that's a pretty good round. Pretty good round. Not going to complain about that one. Is that... Will that do us? I think that does us. That's a lot of the regulars that we play. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it there for tonight. We'll try again on the Balatro at some point. I'm eventually going to unlock some decks, but we'll see. Man, that screen is, that FoodGuessr screen is so bright. I had to turn it off. It's crazy. I hope you have a fantastic evening. I'm live most nights at 9. I will see you on the next one. Until then, I gotta remember what I did, because I changed. No, I changed them all. I changed all the things around, and I'm